Hey, what's up guys? Books Nelson here, back with another video, and we're just going to do a quick bit of news, so let's get right into the content. Tomorrow we have a Spark collection coming, and headlining is going to be Dark Matter Kyle Kuzma. I actually do expect this to be a good card. I wouldn't be surprised. Kuzma, I think his release is okay, but he was saddled with a bunch of bad animations before. I expect all of that to be rectified so that this is at all worth doing. Outside of Kyle Kuzma, this looks really, really rough. I think if you're brand new to the game, no money spent, Doug Christie may wind up getting some animations that are pretty good. But outside of that, yikes. Dame, super small. Also, by the way, there's so many Dame cards in the game. He's kind of a weird inclusion, but yeah, Dame, small, not great animations, not great jumper. And it's not a bad jumper, it's just not a jumper that makes it easier to play him at that height. Same thing, Jason Terry, super small. If none of these cards gets patty base with Jamal Murray behind the back, it's basically just kind of an entire waste of time. I'd say maybe just get Doug Christie and call it a day if it's not super easy. If it is super easy, roll a dice. Maybe you'll like Kyle Kuzma a lot. Still not a ton of great small forwards to get for free. There are some good ones, but nobody that's there. It's not like, say, I would even say RJ Barrett at the two guard position. He looks like a really good two guard. Like, I haven't used him yet. Allen Houston, when he came out, same thing. Houston was at least in the A tier when he dropped. Most of these small forwards in the game are either undersized or they're lacking in animations. Like Aaron Gordon, great size, terrible jumper, right? Paolo was solid, not free, but pro pass. Also, though, still a bit of a hitch in his jumper. Chris Middleton, great animations, overall a really good card, but 6'7", right? And ideally, if you don't have an elite jumper, if you're not talking about McGrady base or something like that, you want to at least have that size mixed in with all of that stuff. I do think some of the recent cards have been a slight improvement just in terms of the quality of the cards, but Kuzma could potentially be the very best of the bunch when it comes to that sort of thing. Beyond that, man, I mean, this is just collector fodder. I can't imagine having any interest outside of being a Blazers fan, a Bucks fan, or a Lillard fan using Dame Lillard. Same thing for Jason Terry. Highly doubt he's going to be any good. Grayson Allen's only 6'4". I think he'll be solid at best. The one good thing about Doug Christie is the card's going to defend very well. So if they give him good animations, he could be a little bit of a sleeper if they give him good animations, because you should be 6'6" or 6'7". Let's double check on that before we start rattling off inaccurate numbers. You know, since they started remeasuring everybody, player sizes have changed. When I came up, I think Doug Christie was always 6'6". But let's see if he's shrunken or grown. Nope, 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. And just take a quick glance at his animations. Thomas Bryant lower or normal, with Bruce Brown at the top. Should be okay. And we see here, he doesn't have any good animations except for the Steph Curry moving step back. But again, I expect, he does have the Pro 2 leaner, which is actually great for him. So with the Pro 2 leaner, sped up jump shot, and all of this stuff changing, I would not be surprised if Doug Christie turns out to be a pretty good card. So yeah, I'd say look at the Christie. Everything else, kind of a yuck. You know, not super exciting collection. And yeah, that's pretty much that for this one. Not super good. Let's see. Kuzma might be fun. Why y'all saying Doug nice? He might be nice. We got to see. Doug Christie about to be the only good card. Just what I need. More PGs. Yeah. Again, don't be surprised if Doug Christie is a lot better. Just because 2K knows everything's bad. I'll have to say, before we get out of here, the content so far this season has been pretty bad. Right? Like last season, we got Glenn Rice and, Dr. J and just so many great cards in the rewards and in the, even the bold. I still love that Bill Russell. I think he's so good. He's so really good. The Bill Russell card. Although to be fair, Kevin McHale is pretty good too. I should probably do a video on Kevin McHale. But yeah, this season, really, really underwhelming content. Even the Pro Pass, it was basically just a slightly upgraded Joker. I don't think he's viable at the 1. Jamal Murray's jumper, even sped up, is just not good enough, especially at his size, to justify it. I think it was, I don't want to say a mistake, but I get the pro pass because as a person who plays my career, it's very worth it for me because I'm going to get through everything really fast, and I don't even mind like getting the extra vehicles and whatever arm sleeves they got. The two things combined make it worth it for me, especially at only $10. But if I was just playing my team, no way I would have gotten the pro pass this year. Actually, that's not true. The pro pass, Dr. J is entirely worth it for me. If you're trying to upgrade your team, a $10 Dr. J is about as good as it gets in terms of deals. Plus, and I'll say this, just to put you guys on game real quick. In the Pro Pass, there are some opals in the paid version that, like that option pack, you can use that for a deluxe pack. So look at it this way: an opal that would normally say cost you 150 or so MT, you could get it off of the Pro Pass. Use the duplicate to throw into packs like that Donovan Mitchell or something like that, or Julius Randle if you got one of those cards. If you have the duplicate, you put that in a deluxe pack and it could make a Dark Matter lock-in way cheaper for you, as long as you didn't get a duplicate. And if you did get a duplicate, I mean, it's really the same either way, right? Because then you would use the duplicate that you exchanged for another deluxe pack. So yeah, so there's some options there with the opals on the Pro Pass, but I will say the cards that they put up, just not super great. And so far, this whole season has been kind of a dud for rewards. And tomorrow looks to continue that trend. I think we need to definitely step it up. Although, to be entirely fair, Tyson Chandler's a massive W. Tyson Chandler's a fantastic card. Shout out to DBG, whose tweet this is. So Tyson Chandler was a massive W, but overall, I would just love to see more value throughout the set here. It's totally okay to give us decent cards, right? Like the top cards at this point are the top cards. So your Dr. J's, your Wemby's, your KP's. It's okay to give us cards that fill in that second and third tier, not cards that are completely and totally garbage. Let me know what you guys think about that kind of thing. And I'll definitely see you tomorrow for a full-on breakdown of these cards. We'll see if Kuzma and Christie can surprise us. I would be very shocked if the other three cards are worth your time at all. But maybe Kuzma is so good he justifies the rest of the cards. That's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate your tremendous support. I guess we're on our way to 1,200. But for me, we're going to keep firing forward. And I'll let you guys know what the next sub goal is when we get a little closer to it. But until then, thank you so much. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.